What's up, Illusioneers? It's the Wizard here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Deckstarter playing cards by Art of Play. Taking a look at the tuck case, as you can see on the front, we have in black text, Deckstarter, and beneath that, limited edition playing cards. And here there is the outline of a spade. Now at the top we have a URL to Deckstarter.com, which is a site that was founded by Art of Play in 2012, but taken down in 2015. So this link no longer works for taking you to the Deckstarter website. It will simply redirect you to Art of Play's website. Now on the side, there is this text, discover new playing cards or create your own, as Deckstarter was thought out to be a crowdfunding site where users could pitch their own creations and hopefully get funding to bring their own decks of cards into reality. As symbolized by the other side for supporters, proud supporter of a Deckstarter project. Now at the bottom we have some ad copy for Deckstarter, and here is a quick glimpse of the back design. Now true to the rest of the tuck, this white and gray back design has kept the line pattern, which is very reminiscent of a graphic editor's blank slate. Now opening up the tuck flap, the green designs do continue onto the flap, and there's a little black spade there. And then on the inside there's the white line design, but if you look closely you can see that there is a small red heart on the inside of the tuck. Now with this deck, you will get two different ad cards for the Deckstarter website, but of course these ad cards are definitely no longer relevant as the Deckstarter site is no longer in existence. Then you have two jokers, which are simply jester hats with green and black text, which is a very nice touch, and here is a look at the back design, which has been subtly made borderless. Now personally, this back is not something that I'm a huge fan of, but nonetheless it does have its place in playing card history. Here's a look at the ace of spades, and setting that aside, every face and every pip is customized. Also, when you get to the court cards, the courts do have bicycle standard roots that are very clearly expressed, but the colors and the overall look have been modified enough to where it does look unique, and each ace also does feature a very enlarged face at the center. Also, given the way this deck is shining in the light before my eyes, I would say that the faces of these cards have been printed with metallic inks. Now taking a look at how this deck handles, the Deckstarter playing cards have been printed on a stock that is slightly thicker and a bit less flexible than that of a bicycle standard. However, I think that this is definitely a plus because in terms of durability, I'm predicting that this deck will fare a bit better than a bicycle standard. Also, this deck does have an embossed finish, which means that for cardistry and sleight of hand, it will perform very well. And for those of us who are interested in how this deck will fan, this deck fans fairly decent when it is face up, but face down, because the back design is borderless and minimal, there really isn't much to see. And last but not least, this deck does have a traditional cut. And in closing, I would definitely say that while this deck would not be a go-to for me to use in cardistry, I would definitely not mind using it in practice, and I might even consider taking it out for card magic performances, especially since the faces are some of my most favorite faces ever to work with.